case.
Yeah, I feel like the first, like, 7 or 8 months in Ultimate was the first year and a half of Smash 4.
Yeah.
These guys are absolutely grinding this game, and now these two guys are ready to get ready and start playing. We got Mars versus House of 3000's Alan.
Starting off on Pokemon Stadium 2, and Alan actually starting off with first damage as well. Quick 31%, trying to chase him down. Narrowly missed, actually, right there.
Yeah, but we all know Mars. Once he gets one opening, he can really convert that into a stock. But, oh, he grabbed the wrong way. Still working out some of the, early morning stuff, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, it is a little early. I'm sure he's warmed up, though. He's a veteran at playing at this point at such a high level. He knows what he has to do. But right now, Alan keeping him on the ropes, not even just the hits, but his movement right now, back and forth, baiting out Mars kind of whenever he can.
Yeah, it's really hard to bait stuff out as Palutena sometimes, even though she's not that fast, especially compared to ZSS. But the fact that Alan's able to do that so early and takes such a dictating pace really goes to show how well he's playing right now.
Yeah, this is a phenomenal first stop. Of course, he didn't take it quite yet. As long as he keeps up this pace, he's going to put himself in a really, really good position. But there's Mars. It only takes one hit, and the chase has begun, and it's still not over. Quick 52 off of one opening.
Yeah, great read by Mars, chasing down off that platform cancel. And now Mars is looking like he's moving a bit faster. He's really starting to understand how Alan wants to set up things. But Alan sneaks that dash attack in there just to put Mars in a big disadvantage. But Mars fires right back. Oh,
that was not the trade you wanted.
Yeah, not at all. But it's not a bad trade considering that you're still alive. Once you get past like 110 or so against Palutena, you can take damage as long as you don't die, and it's considered okay.
Definitely true right there. And Mars essentially did bring this all the way back. First stock. Oh, what a recovery coming in from Mars, and the turnaround at that. Get off the ledge. Don't chase me out there.
Yeah, absolutely shutting that down, showing Alan that you got to keep your feet planted because the moment you're off stage, I am ready and willing to go for that.
And that's you really have to point out the composure that Mars has when you're in a situation like that. A lot of people might be a little frantic, not quite know the option. Mars the entire time was thinking, how can I turn this around? How can I get that stock? And he did just that.
Okay, but another Nair is going to clear out that stock. 39% on the side of Alan, so he's still very much in it. And Palutena, like I was just about to say, it just takes one Nair to rack up a good 30, 35.
Yep, so definitely keeping it even for sure. And if Alan can clean it up just a bit, maybe, put Mars in the similar situation that he did last stock, but not chase him, he might be able to actually take this first stock, but Mars definitely having an answer at the moment.
Yeah, he's starting to use the Zairs to really bait out options from Alan. So whenever he nairs, it's just like, okay, the long plasma whip is right there.
Mars applying so much safe pressure. Not getting the 2-frame. Very fortunate for Alan. He re-grabs. But, I mean, it worked out. It worked out. Mars was not in a position to punish it. But right now you're back off stage, not where you want to be at all. Beautiful recovery from Alan.
Yeah, if he went for the ledge, I feel like the timing for that flip kick was there to get the 2-frame.
Yeah, and that was quite the statement, to be honest. He went for the ledge once, and then the next time he said, even though you didn't punish it, I'm going to go on stage because I know how quickly you adjust. And this is probably something you're not really expecting.
Yeah, Mars slowing down the pace, though. Ooh, gets that side bead with a tipper, too, to take out the stock way earlier than I think Alan was expecting.
Yeah, I think Mars slowed down the pace. Alan didn't get the memo. He was still running in, and Mars was like, okay, if that's what you really want to do. It's that grab, though. Alan not able to take the stock, but has been 104, and unfortunately, that one opening didn't really net him too much, just a straight hit.
Okay, but not able to get the back air, so Mars able to stay alive. I feel like Mars looking for just, stray hits right now.
Can't do that dash attack. It's probably not against a player like Mars. That's a move more reserved to punish a landing. You just kind of throw it out against someone with reactions as quickly as Mars. He's going to punish it out of shield time and time again.
Yeah, I mean, you get maybe 1 or 2 of those per game, and he got one in the first stock. Another one later. It's not looking super likely unless Mars jumps.
Speaking of that, he jumps right in. Goes unpunished, though. It was okay. It was okay.
Yeah, but ZSS fall speed is really hard to get those jumps right there. But that time, Mars got caught slipping, hitting the button. And ooh, okay, they're both able to make it back. And Mars using the intangibility of the flip kick just to get himself back safely.
This has just been a whole nother game. Is he going to get it this time? No, still not. Alan having another chance to play the game, and the dash attack just raw, trying to call out Mars. Footstool, not going to be able to do it, though, as Mars still recover. Alan still on the chase, and the back, though, is indeed going to do it. Last stock each.
Yeah, I mean, excuse me. Oh, it's Gen? Okay, so Gen's been actually looking really good at... No, Alan. Okay, so Alan has actually been looking really good at closing out stocks, but really getting up the damage early on has been the harder part for him.
Yeah, which, I mean, it's Mars. Very difficult to get that damage on early.
Okay, so Mars just looking for any way to close out the stock. He likes to go for the Zairs into, yeah, those tech chase. But oh no, the down smash just not barely having enough range, and that's going to be Mars taking the first game.
Kudos to Mars. You know, it looked like it took him a little bit to wake up, because he seemed a little asleep at first. Was a bit slow to the draw, but he did manage to clean his play up enough to match and then kind of exceed Allen's pacing.
Yeah, and so our bet on that one is actually, again, the overlay switched this up right there. But Mars is definitely the one on the board. We know that for a fact.
We should just call it Palutena. Because we have a top Palutena, one of the best in the world, playing right now. Just left it at that.
I mean, still true. Gen was in that area of 51 range, and I feel like, this is a personal opinion, I feel like him and ZD were the ones who were slighted the hardest, because those guys were taking out huge names a lot of the season and putting up very consistent placing, but just barely not able to make it on. Just a testament to how close the playing field is right now.
Yep, and some of their wins, weren't exactly during PGR season. A lot of us don't really remember that all the time, but that is the case. And Gen had won a ton of events actually in New York. I remember seeing the results.
Yeah,
just
he's
like
basically running those streets.
Yeah, I'm like, who is this guy? Why is he so good at this game? And I'm glad I'm not playing. I don't want to be a bear. Sorry, that's all I'm saying. Oh no, the one time he tech rolls in, and Mars, beautiful punish, taking the stock. Not even 40 seconds into the match.
Yeah, so deadly. The moment that down smash connected, Mars had a game plan, he executed it to a T.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like you're in a tech chase scenario, or a tech roll scenario, and it's like you go in, you go out, you guess wrong, and Mars makes you pay in the worst way possible.
Yeah, but again, can always make a comeback. Palutena's kill power is nothing to really laugh at, especially if you start to land those back airs and call out those jumps. Seal away that movement option, and a lot of other things will come to you. Just like that. Great read and great punish by Gen.
Yeah, I think that Mars thought that Gen was going to be a bit overzealous, but no, it was kind of just a ploy the entire time. Gen put out so many different traps to bait Mars exactly where he wanted him, and now he's potentially taking the lead off it and did just that. Talk about turning things around, and very unfortunate for Mars, not able to come back. I'm sure Gen is very happy at the moment, though.
Yeah, he must have burned his jump somewhere there, and since the side B didn't grab the ledge, the up B wouldn't have reached there, so at that point, it was GG, so you just have to start moving on to the next stock, and Mars has to reassess his game plan because the lead that he amassed in the first stock is decimated.
Here's the real question. Are you ready to potentially update your list of upsets? Because Gen is trying to join it right now.
It's possible, but he still needs to take another game after this one, or he just needs to take this one because you can't really count Mars out. But that recovery was, I mean, he bounced so high off the ledge that Mars wasn't ready for it, and Mars is swinging everywhere but not quite able to find what he needs. But again, he just knows he needs a nair to force Mars off stage.
Yep. Definitely that. I still can't believe he got some charge on that forward smash.
Put a little bit on that,
yeah,
just so you know.
Talk about understanding a character to a T, knowing, okay, I can charge this for just about this long, maximize that damage. Good recovery as well. He's really using these teleports to kind of evade Mars and get out of some of those disadvantaged states. Yeah,
but Mars is starting to whittle down Gen's shield, so he's going to have to pick an option soon because ZSS's aerials are so pinpoint precise that a shield poke on a tall character like that is well within realm possibility, but you don't even need it because down smash to up smash will take away that stock.
Right, and it's now or never. Gen definitely needs this game to, stay in winners. Which, let's not forget, he is in winners right now. So he still would be in the tournament, but you do at least want to go to that game 3, especially when Mars kind of gifted you one of the stocks. Is this going to be it? No, not able to. Beautiful flip kick actually from Mars, very unorthodox, and the back air is going to take it. Good stuff coming in from Gen.
Yeah, staying so composed through the entire time.
Too bad for you.
All right, so we're still in 2 out of 3 territory. So this is where all the
round
are.
After this, if I'm not mistaken, is when they actually move into best of 5.
Yeah, top 32.
Yep,
top 32.
So this could potentially be that PGR win for Gen, or is Mars going to do what we're kind of expecting him to do? Let's be honest, we're at this point expecting him to get top 3.
Yeah, but I mean, for Gen, this would be a huge upset because, like I said, PGR win. But not only that, it's a top 5 PGR win. Those don't come very often. Opportunities for those don't come very often unless you're able to make it this deep in the bracket. And Gen is showing that he is hungry.
I'm going to be honest. If Gen does manage to take this, I want to see a tweet frame 1 of saying, yeah, bro, I'm only in there at 51.
Facts. All right, but now it's Mars' counterpick, though, so he still has some advantages to how this went. And not to mention, Mars did SD that second stock super early.
He did.
So as long as he doesn't do that.
He'll be okay.
Yeah.
But look at the pacing difference. This is game 3, and Mars not playing nearly as aggressively as he was earlier.
Yeah, I mean, that's something to do with Palutena, I believe, because those massive hitboxes are not one that you can really fight around willy-nilly. You have to pick and choose your zones, and that requires a slower pace. Mars is a guy who can play fast, but he shows that he can slow it down as much as he needs to.
I think it's a little bit of that, and also the fact that, you know, you are on it's the last game. If you potentially lose this, you do go to losers bracket. You know, no matter how good you are, you do have to second guess just a bit. You want to play a little more safe, knowing that there's not another game for you to give up right now.
Yeah, and there's some sharks down in losers bracket, man. Boyd is still down there fighting, and I believe Salem's still down there too.
Mr. R, let's not forget about him.
He's out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a struggle down there, man.
And right now, speaking of the struggle, Mars is at 111 to Gen, who's looking healthy as can be. Only not even 50% right now. He's playing so well, got the dash attack, good stuff after he baited out that grab. And Mars is searching for an answer right now, but Gen just being as evasive as he picks and just chooses every opening to pick Mars apart.
Yeah, amazing back air. Ooh, but great recovery from Mars, using the directional air dodge to sneak his way back to the ledge. The Nair not quite going to do it, but the ledge pressure is just reset yet again, going for that falling Nair, but gives up a lot of stage control, and now Mars finally gets to play the game again.
You are a brave soul. I'm not going off stage versus Mars. Because the moment you let him back on, it's a whole nother game, you know? And you can see Mars applying a bit of pressure, getting his openings, and that was kind of from that one turnaround where Gen went for an edge guard and was able to get it. That could have been huge, and he didn't get the back throw. So unfortunate for Gen. I think he froze up just a bit or wasn't expecting Mars to land there.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, Gen expected to, or he avoided going to the ledge just to avoid that 2-frame, because you know that Mars has that timing scouted out. So that was just an awkward scramble for both of them that both of them able to make it out alive from, but it looked a little sloppy.
Yep. 91%. He makes it back. Good stuff. Not able to get it yet again. Mars so tricky. He's aggressive, but just not putting himself in really poor positions. Back, though, is indeed going to do it. And again, drawing first blood at game number 3 versus Mars.
Oh, but Mars draws it right back. Yes, he does. We got an even game, about as close as it gets.
And you know, it's crazy to think how much Gen was up, but you know, Mars is always finding a way to make those adjustments to keep it close no matter what. Every time you take a stock, he says, anything you can do, I can do better. And right now, he is trying to demonstrate that he's definitely starting to turn it up. 60% tacked on already.
Yeah, and I love how Mars used a 4th or an early percentage just to get a tech chase scenario. Now he's turning up. Look at all this damage. Doesn't get the 2-frame again because Gen didn't grab the ledge. He's using his recoveries options so wisely.
Yeah, I think this is a different player. Like, Mars had an extra S or something right now. This is not the same first stock player we just witnessed moments ago.
Okay.
Oh!
Nice tech chase using the explosive flame. And now giving that shield down a bit more and chasing him all the way up there. Gen is starting to find a little something. The momentum's his, but it takes it right back, and he doesn't have a jump. But, oh, okay. Mars uses the plasma whip.
These are some of the best I've seen.
They're scary, too, because when you don't grab the ledge, you don't have that little bit of invincibility. He is taking a risk every single time he lands on stage, but it's calculated.
Yeah.
Gen is good at math.
He's just so aware of where Mars wants him to be and how to avoid it and the best way to stay safe. But you did still get nicked right there. Mars going to manage to take off that stock. Gen on his last stock. Going to definitely have to take off this stock early, but well, more importantly, he's going to have to not take damage because you don't. Oh my! He read it, but he didn't commit. He didn't go for the up smash
or down smash. But that time he tries to get a 2-frame, but Mars using or holding down just to avoid the ledge to hit Gen away, just so that the pressure stopped. And now Mars is looking to end the stock early, going for flip kicks near the ledge. Gets the Nair. Okay, just able to jump out of it, but calls him out. Last stock, game 3 scenario. Mars breathing a little sigh, trying to regain his composure, keeping himself, you know, playing at the optimal potential.
Other than there, not able to connect. Unfortunate for Gen. Mars just, he's still just going forward. It's almost as if he doesn't care that he's on his last stock, that he's on the last game.
I mean, that's more of his playstyle. You know, he's one of the guys who plays fast and loose. Palutena doesn't let you do that too often. But when Mars is able to play his usual style, that's when he starts to run over people.
Yeah, but that shield from Palu, you know,
is that it?
Stopping him. No. Another chance to play. What can Gen do with it, though? You're at 107. He almost got hit again by that.
Yeah, and that time a boost kick would more than likely spell death.
And Gen, you know, he's playing his heart out right now. Even though he's at 117, even though he almost just died, still going forward, catching Mars off guard. 50% tacked on, but unfortunately you did get caught, and that's going to be it. Mars takes it 2-1 in a nail-biter over Gen.
Yeah, Mars breathing several sighs of relief throughout that entire time because that could have went entirely different.